Okay, children, so we continue with the executive. The first important person we are going to talk about the president. I told you something about the president out over here. He is called as a nominal head of the country, head only for namesake. Okay. Now we are coming directly to the qualification for becoming the president of the country. It's given on page number 131. He should be, of course, an Indian citizen and he should be above the age of 35. Most of the presidents of the country is more than 50 years, not even 35 years. He should be qualified to be a member of the Lok Sabha. Now, always understand the president of the country is not a new person that you're picking up from the population. This person has to be into politics, he knows the economy of the country, and he has to be compulsorily a member of the Lok Sabha and not a member of the Rajya Sabha. Why the member of the Lok Sabha? Because always remember, all those people who are in the Lok Sabha are people's representatives. So he has worked with the people closely. So he can understand what the people of the country basically needs. So before becoming the president of the country, he has to be compulsorily the member of the Lok Sabha. Next is, he cannot hold an office of profit under the union or state government or local body. मतलब प्रेसिडेंट का इलेक्शन में खड़े रहने के टाइम पे he cannot be a member of the state government or of the union government. He can be a member of the Lok Sabha. That also, if he wins, he has to give up that job. But he cannot hold state government का job at the same time become the president of India. Always understand, people who are into government or people who are into any of these posts, they can remain in only one post. They cannot remain in two posts. It is not possible and it is against the rule of the country. Okay, it is like basically if you are sailing by the boat, both your legs will be in one boat. You cannot sail two boats at the same time, keeping one leg here and the other leg out over there. So the same thing is the president has to hold the office, so he will be only the president of the country. Fine. Next is the election. The president is elected for how many years? For 5 years. And who are the people who go for the elections of the president of India? The Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha members. इनको एक नाम दिया गया है called as electorate college. It is called as an electorate college. So basically, president and vice president को कौन elect करता है? The electorate college. Okay. And इनके अलावा who are the other people who are electing? The state legislatures. Okay, the state legislatures. जैसे मैंने अभी तुम लोग को बताया था, state legislature में which are the two houses? We have the विधान सभा and the विधान परिषद. हर एक स्टेट के स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर्स के मेंबर्स और लोकसभा के मेंबर्स एंड राज्यसभा के मेंबर्स, दे ऑल गो फॉर द इलेक्शन ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया. सो प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया एंड वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया का जो इलेक्शन होता है, इट इज कॉल्ड एज द इनडायरेक्ट इलेक्शन. मतलब हमारा रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स हु आर सिटिंग हियर इज गोइंग फॉर द प्रेसिडेंट्स इलेक्शन, तो इट इज कॉल्ड एज एन इनडायरेक्ट इलेक्शन. ओके. Now, how are the votes done? The votes are done by secret ballot. Very, very important. Fine. Secret ballot मतलब can we tell each other कि हमने कौन से president को vote दिया है या कौन से candidate को vote दिया है? No. Okay, that is the meaning of secret ballot. Coming now to the powers, there are 3 powers of the president what they have told you. Coming to page number 132, you have a green color box. First one is called as an executive power. What is the meaning of executive power? He is a supreme commander of the 3 forces of the country. 3 forces, the army, the navy and the air force. ठीक है? मतलब they all 3 are answerable to whom? To the president of India. President को जब भी चाहिए, he can call out for all these 3 forces and he can even call out for the president's, army को भी बुला सकते हैं मुंबई में at this point of time, because the Mumbaikars are not at all paying attention about social distancing and etc. And if things actually go bad, the chief minister can ask the president to call for the army. फिर army आएगा ना, सब लोग चुपचाप घर के अंदर चुपचाप बैठ जाएंगे. Okay. Second one is, he is a person who appoints a prime minister and of course the other ministers. He is a person who appoints the chief justice and judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court. समझ के रखो कि president is appointing all the big posts of our country. जो भी बड़े बड़े पोस्ट में है, एम्बेसडर्स बोलो, ऑल IAS पीपल, एवरीबडी, बड़े बड़े पोस्ट के जो भी गवर्नमेंटल ऑफिसेस में है, सबका who is appointing? The president of India. He has a power to pardon an offender and reduce or annul a court sentence. मतलब अगर समझ लो कि किसी को फांसी मिलने वाला होगा ना, अगर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ऑर्डर दिया है फांसी देने के लिए, that person can even go to the president of India and asking for pardon, and the president can even pardon him. Pardon him means excuse him. मतलब उसको फांसी मिलने वाला होगा, वो फांसी भी वो कैंसिल कर सकता है. इतना हक है प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया को. Next one is he has to be informed of all the decisions of the Prime Minister, of the Council of Ministers by the Prime Minister. You know, basically who is doing all the brain work? The Council of Ministers. Because they are brainy people, that is why they are called as Council of Ministers. Now these Council of Ministers have to inform the Prime Minister about the different policies that is being taken care inside the country, what are the brilliant work that they are going to do in the country, and the Prime Minister has to inform everything to the President of India. President of India cannot be kept in the dark saying that, you know, just because he's a nominal head उनको कुछ inform नहीं किया है. No, everything has to be informed to the President of India, and who will do the informing work? The Prime Minister of the country. Coming to next one called as the legislative powers. The President enjoys many legislative powers. He has to give his or her assent before a bill becomes a law. Bill law बनने से पहले who has to give the permission? The President also has to give a permission. उसके ऊपर President का एक थप्पा लग जाता है, फिर वो बिल बनता है लॉ, फिर वो लॉ बनता है एक्ट ऑफ द कंट्री. Second is he is allowed to withhold or return any bill sent by the Parliament for his or her assent. अगर ये बिल में कोई चेंजेस करना है, ठीक है, तो राज्यसभा कैनॉट मेक एनी चेंजेस, सिर्फ सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं. लेकिन अगर ये बिल में कोई चेंजेस करना है, वो भी बड़ा चेंजेस, प्रेसिडेंट वो कर सकता है, एंड प्रेसिडेंट कैन सेंड बैक दैट बिल अगेन टू द लोकसभा सेइंग दैट there has to be few changes made in the points of the bill. Make those changes and again send it back to me. Next is he has a right to address either house or both the houses assembled together, which is a joint session. President को जब भी मन करता है, not जब भी, लेकिन very well informed करके he can call for a session of the Lok Sabha, or he can even call for the session of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. And that happens, you know, that's a huge thing because the President wants to talk to both the parties, the Lok Sabha as well as the Rajya Sabha. So he can even call for a joint session, or he can even call for a single session. ठीक है? Joint session means the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha coming together, and single session मतलब खाली any one house. Okay? Next is he may summon. Summon का मतलब है to call, और prorogue. Prorogue का मतलब होता है cancel the session of the two houses, and he can even dissolve the Lok Sabha, though this can be only done on the advice of the Council of Ministers. Okay, if he wants, when both the houses are being called, and imagine if the houses are not actually in discipline, at that point of time the President can cancel the session. Okay, whenever he wants he can call for the session, he can even cancel the session. Nobody can ask the President of India why this is cancelled and why it is called. Okay, and at the same time he can even dissolve the Lok Sabha. लेकिन dissolve करने से पहले he has to ask the Council of Ministers that shall I dissolve it? Why? Because you have not proved your majority, or maybe one of the ministers have done a grave mistake and the opposition party wants the Lok Sabha to be dissolved. Okay, तो ये सब जो बड़ा बड़ा काम करना होता है पार्लियामेंट के अंदर, is everything being taken care by the President of India. He can issue ordinances. Okay, ordinance is a local law. Okay, अभी law कौन बनाता है? हमने अभी बोला था लोकसभा एंड राज्यसभा. लेकिन अगर समझो कंट्री में कोई इमरजेंसी है एंड ये दो हाउसेस कैन नॉट कम टुगेदर और दे कैन नॉट डिसाइड एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, ordinance can be passed. It's a local law that is being passed by the President of India. फिर वो law बनता क्या है? Act of the country. When will it become the act of the country? When both these houses will meet. लेकिन अगर ज़रूरत पड़ता है, like for example, unfortunately अगर president ने बोला कि पूरा country में या imagine Maharashtra government has, I am going to impose military rule. Okay, military rule means you will have the army on the streets. Okay, that and he is passing an ordinance, means a law कि जब तक Maharashtra does not come out of the red zone or Mumbai does not come out of the red zone, I am going to keep a military out over here. He can pass an ordinance. At this point of time, we know Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is not working. So the president can pass such a local law and he can go ahead. इतना power president में है. Coming to the C part called as emergency. Emergency का मतलब क्या होता है? When there is a war or internal aggression threatens the security of the country. Okay, कोई war होने वाला है तो he will declare a emergency. कोई communal right होने वाला है he will declare a emergency. there is a breakdown of constitutional machinery in any state. Okay, अभी हमारा जो constitutional machinery जो हमको constitution ने दिया है rights, वो rights हमसे छीना गया है. So this is one kind of an emergency inside the country. कि you have to be inside the house. It's a lockdown period. You will only come out if it is very very urgent, and you will only come out for your essentials. Apart from that, तुम घूम नहीं सकते हो. जैसे तुम्हारा पहले राइट्स है वो सब नहीं होने वाला. सो दिस इज वन काइंड ऑफ एन इमरजेंसी व्हाट वी आर गोइंग थ्रू. ओके, फाइनेंशियल इंस्टेबिलिटी थ्रेटन्स अ कंट्री. समझ लो कि कंट्री में पैसा नहीं है, इकोनॉमी डाउन जा रहा है. सो दिस इज अगेन वन काइंड ऑफ एन इमरजेंसी. सो द प्रेसिडेंट विल सिट विद द प्राइम मिनिस्टर एंड डिसाइड कि व्हाट हैज टू बी डन नेक्स्ट. कि अगर कंट्री में पैसा नहीं है तो हम जनरेट कैसे करें. ओके, वी नीड टू सी दैट द फैक्ट्रीज बिगिन एंड यू नो सेक्टर्स जैसे कि टर्शरी सेक्टर्स हैव टू स्टार्ट. स्मॉल स्केल सेक्टर्स विल हैव टू स्टार्ट. जहाँ पे भी ग्रीन जोन है वहाँ पे सब कुछ यू नो एवरीथिंग इज कमिंग बैक टू नॉर्मल. व्हाई? बिकॉज इकोनॉमी हैज टू बी जनरेटेड. वरना अगर फाइनेंस नहीं है कंट्री में then the country can have a very big downfall. Okay, so these are few things where the president takes a decision. Okay, next is of course the vice president. Everything not much told about him, but of course he also is being elected by members of both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Inka minimum age should be also 35 years of age, citizen of India, and he holds the office for how many years? 5 years. President भी कितने साल के लिए president बनता है? 5 years. Okay, and he is one more post. He is a chairperson of the Rajya Sabha. ठीक है? And vice president के जगह पे the president can take the place of the president. Vice president के जगह पे president can take the place when if the vice president falls sick, has resigned, is away from the country, and has died and a new president is yet to be elected. Sorry, I meant to say is if the president falls sick, dies or he goes out of the country, तो president की जगह पे कौन उनका जगह लेता है? The vice president of the country takes his place. Okay. Now we are coming to the most important person called as a prime minister. Always remember, जनरल इलेक्शंस खत्म हो जाने के बाद में जो पार्टी सबसे मैक्सिमम सीट्स लोकसभा में इकट्ठा करता है, ओके, दैट पार्टी बिकम्स अ रूलिंग पार्टी एंड दैट पार्टी एज ऑफ नाउ इज द बीजेपी. तो बीजेपी का मिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी इज बीइंग इलेक्टेड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया. बिफोर द इलेक्शंस, दैट इज लोकसभा इलेक्शंस टेक्स प्लेस, द प्राइम मिनिस्टर, दैट इज मिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी, हैज टू गिव हिज रिटन रेजिग्नेशन टू द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया. एंड during the period of our elections, you know, there is no prime minister in our country क्योंकि prime minister का post remains vacant. Once the election gets over and we all know it is the BJP who is going to come into power, then the oath taking takes place and that's how the prime minister comes into the post. Okay, इनका qualification क्या है? Citizen of India, and even before becoming the member prime minister of the country, he has to be a member of the Lok Sabha. Fine, or he can be even the member of the Rajya Sabha, लेकिन 99% he is always a member of the Lok Sabha. But if he is not a member of the Lok Sabha and he is a fresh candidate, he has to be elected to the Lok Sabha within 6 months of his appointment. Okay, that's very important. He has to be 25 years of age, and if he has to be a member of the Lok Sabha, and of course he has to be 30 years and above if he has to be a member of the Rajya Sabha. Okay. Coming to page number 134, we are taking in control of the powers of the prime minister. He is head of the government. We all know what's the meaning of the head of the government. He is the one who takes all the important decisions of the government with the help of whom? With the help of the council of ministers. Okay, and who's a person who selects the council of ministers? Of course, the prime minister will select his council of ministers. Okay, his set of ministers. Second one is he is a link between the president and the council of minister. Very important. मैंने अभी बोला था council of ministers पूरा काम करता है कंट्री के लिए, लेकिन वो काम क्या है, कैसे हो रहा है, वो जानने के लिए the president wants to know that. वो जानना president को बहुत ज़रूरत होता है. तो वो वहाँ तक कौन पहुँचाता है? The prime minister of India. ठीक है, the prime minister is a link between the council of minister and the president of India. So everything goes from the council of minister via the prime minister to the president. और अगर प्रेसिडेंट को काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर को कुछ इन्फॉर्म करना है, सो इट विल कम थ्रू द प्राइम मिनिस्टर टू द काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स. ओके, फाइन. नेक्स्ट वन इज ही इज द चीफ स्पोक्स पर्सन ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट इन द पार्लियामेंट. यू मस्ट हैव सीन लोकसभा में देयर इज अमित शाह के बाजू में Mr. Amit Shah is there. Next to him, Mr. Narendra Modi sits. When Narendra Modi has to speak, he will speak about all the policies, about all the norms and rules and regulations, the different changes that he has to do. So he is going to speak. He is a spokesperson of his government. Spokesperson means a person who will speak on behalf of his government. Very important work. ठीक है? So जो भी important decisions लेना है, he will say, or the Home Minister. Home Minister is Mr. Amit Shah. Next is allocation of portfolios. Portfolios का मतलब होता है allocating the work to every minister. Now एक बार ministers का oath taking हो जाता है ना, then he will decide which minister is good in what work. ठीक है? And accordingly he will give them the ministry. Like you will have HRD minister, you have education, you have petroleum, you have railway, you have so many, defense, finance, home minister. So he knows who is good in what work, and accordingly the work will be allotted by him. Okay. Next one is he's the official representation of the nation. What is the meaning of that? Like when the Modi government came into power in 2014, there were many people who used to make fun saying that Modi ji is not in the country. वो तो पूरा दुनिया भर घूम रहे हैं. वो दुनिया भर घूमने के वजह से today India is there in the global map as, you know, an international country, because he has made that relationship with each and every country. We are supplying medicines and whatnot, drugs and everything, okay, where needed for coronavirus. So the country knows what India is all about. It's all because of the great work he has done. So he has to represent the country in the world to show what India is about, so that many investors come and invest in India, and there is a lot of employment getting generated here, and the economy of our country actually boosts. So it's very important that he cannot just become the PM and sit inside the country, but he has to make a world tour to understand what the world economy is all about, and he has to represent the world, like to show that what India is all about. Okay, so that is the powers and role of the Prime Minister. Coming to page number 135, last part, the Council of Ministers. ठीक है, Council of Ministers 3 types के होते हैं. Ministers with cabinet rank, मतलब बहुत ही senior ministers होते हैं. Ministers of state, और उसके नीचे होता है deputy minister. ठीक है. Ministers of state will take care of the respective state. If I'm talking about cabinet ministers, they are the very core in the sense you can say कि okay, you can say this is the cabinet minister. उसके बाहर you have the state ministers, and then उसके बाहर you have the deputy ministers. ठीक है? So the cabinet ministers are supposed to be the closest to the prime minister. Fine. इनका main function क्या है? Formulate concrete proposals for legislation. मतलब you know, if they are going to come out with any plan for the country, it has to be strong. मतलब they cannot make any plan which will only work for 1 month or 2 months. It should work for 5 years and 10 years. मतलब it should be great for the country. They aid मतलब help and advise the president in his or function through the prime minister. मतलब whatever they make policy, they inform the prime minister, and the prime minister informs it to the president, and the president then will decide what is good for the country, and he will actually support the council of ministers in whatever is necessary for the country to be done. ठीक है? Apart from that, we said कि these council of ministers who are part of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha has all the right to remove the president, the vice president, okay, the judges of the High Court and the Supreme Court, and they can even make changes in the Constitution. Constitution is हमारा book है जिसमें हमारे laws लिखे हैं, articles लिखे हैं. उसमें अगर कोई changes करना होगा ना, that is also done by the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Okay, nobody else can do that. Within the council, the senior cabinets with cabinet rank form the cabinet. ठीक है? See, the cabinet is the nucleus of the council. Nucleus का मतलब होता है the innermost part of the council of ministers. Cabinet ministers are very less in number. They are the closest to the prime minister of the country. ठीक है? So this is what the chapter is all about. The first half we understood about the parliament. ठीक है? And the second half we understood about the executive. Read the chapter, very easy. Again, I'm telling you, the points have to be done very well. Okay, you cannot write any of your answers of your own. You will tend to lose marks. Wherever you again have any kind of doubt, please go through the link again, jot down your doubts, and we'll get back to you very soon. Till then, bye, take care.